Good day, YouTube. This is Jay Money with Falling Forward Financial. Just a interesting article here, one that I've already talked about numerous times around the channel. One unique MJ stock to put on your radar, and as you can see, this just come out yesterday. When you think of MJ industry, real estate probably isn't the first way you think of to invest in, although I've pointed it out numerous times. But maybe you should. With the clip recorded on January 24th, they discuss why you might want to put this unique real estate investment trust, or REIT, IIPR, Innovative Industrial Properties, again ticker IIPR, and as you can see, trades on the New York Stock Exchange, on your radar. I'll go ahead and link my videos that I've already done on IIPR in the description, as you'll want to watch those as well, so lots of good information about IIPR. When our award-winning analyst team has a stock tip, it can pay to listen to. They have a run for over a decade, has tripled the market, and they just revealed what they believe are the 10 best stocks for investors right now, and Innovative Industrial Properties wasn't one of them. That's right, they think these 10 stocks are even better buys. We'll go over that here in a moment. But Mark Report owns IIPR and has no position in any of the stocks mentioned. The Motley Fool owns and recommends IIPR. The Motley Fool has a disclosure policy. This IIPR ticker symbol, I believe I got it that right. I'll let Mark tell you about it. It's a fun stock to talk about. It's because there's such an obvious moat around its properties, although the moat has been breached a bit by IIPR. They're a medical MJ landlord. Essentially, they buy and lease back to medical MJ growers the facilities they use to produce your product, and that's a niche that's got a lot of traditional banks, credit unions, commercial lenders, and all kinds. They're in a highly regulated business. They're just not going to lend to them as long as the pot's illegal on a federal level. They do have an addressable market. Still, it's growing because there are some more states legalizing medical MJ. They only have been public. They've only been public, I think, since like early 2017, and they really took off. There really is pretty much the only ones doing exactly what they do. So. I've been in IIPR for quite some time. We can go over it here in a moment. IIPR has over 100 and are adding like crazy. The thing with them, I'm going to keep watching as they keep growing. They keep adding properties. They already doing well. Their yield is nice. Their FFO, their funds and operations is strong. The basic fundamentals are, I think, they really sound, and they probably got overbought. But they also may be prone to being oversold too, but I'm going to hold on to it and probably buy more of it. And just as I've said, I always show Robinhood. I don't show my other accounts, but I do have more IIPR and another account, but it is a very nice stock. It's been a growth stock for me, as well as the dividend. So they went public in 2017. Since that time, even with the pullback, they're off 35% from the highs. Their stock price, not even including dividends, their stock price is almost 900% since 2017. If adding dividends, we put the total return price looking at over 1,000 total returns since 2017. Even after the recent pullback, just to put things into perspective, a great dividend payer. It's because a lot of people thought it was a gimmick stock when it first hit the market, didn't take it seriously. I took it seriously. I like REITs. I have a number of REITs, and this one was really appealing to me. So since it is in regards to MJ, kind of flatlined throughout 2017, its first year or so, a public company, and then when they actually started buying properties, generating revenue, growing their revenue, growing their dividend, especially in the real estate sector. Then people said, hey, is this a serious business? So I often wondered that when I first got into it, but then I got into it and it just started growing, and so I definitely can't complain. But if you have IIPR, you can go ahead and list that in the comments along with your cost basis and any other information you would like to share on this one. And again, the ticker is IIPR. Here's a look at what it's doing today. Here's a look over the last year. So not up a lot over the last year. If it would have stayed right there, it would be. But as you can see, it's dropped down. So it's could be a buying opportunity. But it's down over 31% in the last 3 months. In the last month, down over 8%. In the green, almost 1% in the last week. And here's a look at today. So I have one share here at $40.06. And here's a look at the dividend. And it is growing, as you can see. And back here, so I've had this one for a little bit over 3 years and pretty much tripled my money on it. So plus all those dividends. But you can't go wrong with this one. Again, I don't give tax, legal, or trading advice, just stating my opinion. And if you have this one, go ahead and list it in the comments and do your own due diligence on it yourself. And I'll go ahead and list my other videos in the description as well. And if you haven't smashed that like button yet, go ahead and hit that for me, as well as subscribing and hit the bell so you're notified of when the next videos drop. Again, this is J Money Falling Forward Financial. Happy trading, happy investing, stay green. Cheers.